Welcome back. As always, if you have anything to add to this conversation, please leave it down in the comments because I really truly do make these videos to have conversation with you guys. So please, if you have anything to add, if you agree with me, disagree with me on any of these points, leave it down in the comments. Let's have a conversation. Also, if you have any comments about the channel in general, because I am always looking for improvement, and I do take those comments to heart, and I try to improve myself based on what you guys want. So please, let me know down in the comments. Finally, be sure to check out my other channel, YC Games. It's the one with the orange logo. And without further ado, let's get right into this video. Well, here we are. We are finally in the final part of this 10-part series on my predictions for Borderlands 3. Obviously, I will have more videos, just kind of on different subjects, anything else that comes up. If I have any other random thoughts, any other like trailer information we get, I'll probably make videos on. But we finally finished my new predictions. So, I guess, yeah, let's just get right into this. This is all talking about who I think will die. Obviously, like everything in these videos, it's all speculation. I think with the trailers that we've been given, though, I think I have a pretty good idea, at least about a couple guesses. If you guys did watch my original 10-part series, I kind of agree with a lot of the things I said there. Like, not really a lot has changed, but we'll get into all that. So, yeah, let's just go. Obviously, because of Borderlands 2 and how they killed off Roland, they're not afraid to kill off past Vault Hunters, and I expect them to in Borderlands 3. Now, I'm still torn on who I think will even be coming back for Borderlands 3, but I have a few predictions on who I think is pretty safe as far as the past Vault Hunters, who will probably die before the game even starts, and who will probably die somewhere in it. So, let's get into it. Starting off with Lilith. Now, originally, I thought she was going to die. In my original 10-part series, I thought Lilith was going to be the ones to die, because we have Lilith, Maya, the new Siren, and yeah, and now actually with the trailer, we have the new Apprentice Siren. We have too many Sirens on our team. Now, yes, that is awesome, because Sirens are awesome. But having that many Sirens, especially one as powerful as Lilith, I thought it'd just be too overpowered, so she was going to die. Now, with the trailers, seeing how she will most likely lose her power, actually, no, how she has lost her powers, that was confirmed in one of the trailers. She's up and says it, that she used to be a Siren. And how she's kind of filling the role as the commander. I don't think she's going to die now. Now I think she can fill that role of being the leader of the group of the Crimson Raiders. And yeah, I'm excited to see that aspect of Lilith. So originally, I thought she was going to die. Now, I don't think she will. Brick, on the other hand, unfortunately, I think he's going to die. Simply because of kind of the person he is. He will, without a doubt, throw his life on the line. He has multiple times just thrown his life in harm's way for the betterment of the team. He's got such a big heart for the team. He will most likely die in courageous in some kind of act to protect the rest of us. I don't want to see it. I love Brick, awesome character. I think he's funny, and I just love him. But yeah, unfortunately, I think he's gonna die. And honestly, same thing can go for Mordecai. Mordecai less so, because I can't really see himself like really risking himself as much as I could see Brick. But yeah, there's a good chance he's gonna go probably along the same, like in the same event that would Brick. Mordecai probably. Which is unfortunate, because again, I like Mordecai, and I love Brick. Some of the more minor Vault Hunters, like Krieg and Jack Spy Double, I doubt we're even going to see, like, at all. Probably not even mentioned. Which, the Jack Spy Double I'm fully okay with, because I said in past videos, we should be done with Jack. I love Jack as a villain, do not get me wrong. I think he's probably the best video game villain we've had so far. But it'd be best just to move on from him, and having his Spy Double still there would really just be like having Jack there again. So I don't think he's going to be mentioned like at all. Maybe in a couple like echo recordings or like some kind of like side comment, but he's not going to be involved very much, I don't think. Same goes with Krieg, and this sucks because if you guys watch my past videos, you know I love Krieg as a character. I think it is just awesome seeing the world from a Psycho's perspective. That whole the split personality of how he still has some sanity left where he wants to be a good person, but he's also going insane, so he's like going to that more feral instinct of just kill everything in sight. So I love Krieg as a character, and I would have loved to see his story continue, but unfortunately, we're probably not going to get that. I doubt again, he probably won't even be mentioned, or maybe like some kind of side message. Hopefully, I do hope that he is brought up in a side mission, like we go and find him or whatever, like find his grave even, I guess. I don't know. He most likely will be dead before the game even starts, and we won't even mention him. Now, Salvador, Axton, and Gage, I'm still conflicted on how I think they're going to do this. I think they're going to be in the game, just at a very, very minor degree, because we've already seen Maya and Zero. They're probably going to be decently big parts of it. So, I'm just confused as to why we haven't even, like, seen Axton, Gage, or Salvador yet. Now, don't get me wrong, I never really had any attachment to any of those characters, so personally, if they just kind of pushed them to the side, didn't even mention them, or even did the same treatment like they're probably going to do with, like, Jack Spy Double or Krieg, and just kind of do, like, a little side thing, like just some echo recording or some mention of them, but not even really bring them up at all, I would be okay with that, because I wasn't really a huge fan. But there are obviously fans of every Vault Hunter, so each one should be given its own respect. But since they're like the main ones, or at least Salvador and Axton were, I could see them coming up as like later characters, and kind of like how they how they brought like Brick and Mordecai back in Borderlands 2. How it's more of a surprise thing, and they didn't really want to reveal that before the game launches, so most likely they will be in the game later on, kind of like a surprise thing. How much they're actually going to be involved, how much they're going to help us out, obviously don't know, but I think they are safe as far as them dying. I don't think they're going to die any point in it. And honestly, same thing goes for Maya and Zero. Like, yeah, we saw them, but I really can't see them killing off any of them, because, yes, impact. I feel like that would be lessened if they killed off another in a story segment, like later on, like make it this big thing, like they made Roland's death. I feel like it would lose its impact if they tried doing that a second time, like killed Zero off in that way, for instance. So I think the Borderlands 2 Vault Hunters are fairly safe, as long if they, I guess I should say, if they make it into the game at all, they're probably going to live throughout the game. By other in this category, I really just kind of mean, well, the other NPCs we come across. And honestly, it lines up pretty closely to my original predictions. If you haven't watched that video, I still think Tannis has a very good chance of dying. I'm sorry to say it, but you know, she seems like she's going to have a much bigger role in this game, especially because the original Easter egg we got mentioned Tannis specifically, and she was the only character mentioned. So I think she's going to have a very big role in the game, and I think her death will be tied to something very significant, changing the story. So yeah, she's most likely going to die. Moxie, probably not. She's fan favorite, I would say, and she never really does anything like too impactful as far as story-wise, but it is always nice to have her there. You know, get a couple little funny, sexy innuendos in there. You know, just lots of good jokes there. It'd be a missed opportunity if they kill her off. Marcus, can't really see them killing him off because he's never really in the action. He's always, you know, in saying, hey, like most of these characters are, I guess I should say, but Marcus especially always seems very reserved as far as wanting to put his life in danger. He is a businessman, just a dirty, ugly, selling to both sides, arms dealer, but still, I like his character. I think he's hilarious. That whole, the capitalist, I don't know, just everything wrong with capitalism and how it's bad. And I'm not down on capitalism, I'm not going to get political in here, but just how he perfectly embodies people's hate of capitalism and how, just the greedy, big, fat cats and whatnot. So I don't think he's going to die either. I can't see them putting him in a situation to die unless something happens to whatever the main base is and he's just one of the casualties there. But I doubt that's going to happen. Sir Hammerlock, I can see a very real possibility of Sir Hammerlock dying. Especially if, kind of how they mentioned, we're going to go on Sir Hammerlock. I'm assuming some of those he'll join us. And at least I hope he'll join us. I think that would be really cool to actually go on a hunt with Sir Hammerlock. I think that'd be really neat. And how he's always, searching, just really trying to hunt and kill dangerous creatures. I could see him dying in some kind of hunting accident, probably once we finish his trophy case. The last hunt will be for some big, ridiculous monster. and he dies right after we kill it, and kind of like yeah, I finally got the big one or whatever. I could see him dying in that way. I like Sir Hammerlock. Wasn't a fan of his DLC, but him as a character I enjoyed. Just the whole dashing gentleman hunter. I don't know. I always just got a kick out of that. Dr. Zed, I don't know. He's one I could definitely see them killing off, but I don't know. I never really saw him like much as a fan favorite from anyone. Like, I can't really see him being anyone's favorite character. I'm sure there are some out there. I'm not trying to bash that because I like him as a character. But then again, there's really very few characters in this franchise that I actually dislike. So I could see them killing him off, but I couldn't really see it being a very impactful death, if that makes sense. Same kind of goes with Ellie. I like Ellie. I could see them killing her off, but it wouldn't really be as impactful as a death as some other characters would be. So I really don't think they would unless they really wanted the punch factor. Reese is another one I'm very torn on. I could easily see them killing him off simply because he is kind of just a new CEO. There's really, I mean, obviously he was in Tales from the Borderlands, and I really like him from that game. I don't want to kill him off because I like him as a character. Obviously, I don't know what direction they're going in Borderlands 3, so I don't know if I'm going to like the direction now, but in Tales from the Borderlands, I really like him, and I don't want to see him dead, but then again, him being a CEO, I could see them killing him off just to kind of kill off a CEO head. I guess same could go with any of the corporations, but since Reese is actually one of the main characters now, it seems, I could definitely see him being one of the ones that they kill off. That about does it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I know I left out a couple characters like Springs and a couple more of the pre-sequel characters because I'll be honest, I don't even think they're gonna be maybe referenced in 3. I doubt it'll be a big thing, so that's why I just kind of left them out. But like I said earlier, I'm sure everyone has their own favorites. I'm sure everyone wants every character. Everyone has their character they want to see the recognition and the screen time. So I guess if you disagree, if you think Spring should be like the next Scooter, let me know down in the comments, because that is truly why I make these videos. I want to know your guys' opinion, because I'm wrong a lot of the time. These videos are just simply my opinion. Everyone has their own, and I do want to hear your guys', so please, let's have a conversation down in the comments. Be sure to check out my other channel, YC Games. It's one with the orange logo. A lot of Rainbow Six Siege stuff going on over there if you like that. I do plan on playing all of the side missions for the DLC. Just the one buddy I played it with for the original recordings. It's been a while since we both got at the same time to play it. So I do plan on playing through it, at least, if you guys don't feel like reinstalling it, so you can at least see all the things the DLC has to offer. But yeah, that was it for this one, guys. We finally finished the original 10-part series, like I said earlier. I will still continue to make videos, at least up until Borderlands 3's release. So if there's anything in particular you want me to talk about, anything like any trailer you saw, like, hey, what's your opinion on this? Let me know. I'll be sure to make a video on it. Anything you guys want me to discuss. But yeah, that was it for this one. Remember, the world doesn't owe you anything, but keep your stick on the ice. We're all in this together. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.